Going to Dubai with kids for the first time? Excellent choice. There are so many attractions for kids in all ages. However, this huge selection of attractions can make you extremely dizzy. In this video, I will show you some of the top attractions like OliOli Kids Museum, Dino Park, Glow Garden, KidZania Center, and of course, shopping in the Dubai Mall. Without a good plan, this vacation can be very tiring for you and your children, but no worries, I will help you to plan it wisely. At the end of this video, I will tell you our secret, how we keep our son happy and energetic all day long. Hello dear travelers! It's Gosia, Piotr and Adam. We are a vegan family and we love traveling in style. First, let's talk about budget for Dubai. You need to consider three main expenditures: the hotel you are staying, transportation and activities. There are hotels that offer free stay or free food for kids up to a certain age. Remember to check it before booking. When you are choosing a hotel, you need to first think about its location. First good option is a city district with good access to the public transport. Here I recommend you Grand Cosmopolitan Hotel, where we stayed. We made a separate video with the review of this hotel. The link you will find in the description below. The second option to stay are beach resorts. Most of them are situated on the Palm in Dubai. With this option you can have great beach holiday, but it will be more challenging to get to the kids' attractions. If you choose this option, I highly recommend you W Dubai Hotel, where we also stayed, and we will review it in a separate video. Another thing to consider when choosing a hotel is its offer for kids. Check if a hotel has any playground or a kids club and if there is any swimming pool suitable for kids. Playgrounds and kids clubs situated in a hotel are great attractions for kids and also are a good alternative to spend your time on holiday if you want to have a lazy day in a hotel. When you finally chose a hotel, it's time to plan which attractions you should visit. On the first day, we decided to visit OliOli Kids Museum. You can buy tickets online or directly at the counter. OliOli is designed to foster kids' creativity, curiosity and imagination. It's suitable for kids in all ages. However, we noticed that most of the kids were in age between 3 and 12 years old. There are 8 interactive galleries over 2 floors. 35 artists, educators and psychologists have contributed their craft. This is Air Gallery. By experimenting and playing here, children learn about the principles of flight, wind, gravity, aerodynamics, friction and resistance. There are some shoe-free, sock-only zones. You can bring your own socks or buy a pair at the reception for about $1. This is a second gallery with so-called Toshi's nets. It's a giant string-woven creation filled with colorful holes and magical shapes. It took almost a year to make it. It weighs 800 kg and can hold 29 baby elephants. There is less than 10 such nets in the world. The net encourages children's natural sense of curiosity as they climb and explore, developing motor skills. The nature of the space also stimulates creativity and imagination. Now it's time to discover the second floor of this magical place. The first gallery we visited was the Future Park. In the first activity, when kids were rolling a light ball, it was changing its color and sound. Combined, the light balls formed an orchestra. The next activities were Sketch Ocean and Sketch Town. A child can choose a drawing of a sea creature for an ocean projection or a vehicle for a town projection. Kids are invited to color it as they wish. This can be a lot of fun not only for kids but also for their parents. Once completed, the paper is scanned and the image is projected onto a giant virtual ocean or in the virtual town. Kids are able to see their creation come to life and swim with all other sea creatures. Children may also touch the fish to see them swim away or touch the virtual food bag to feed the fish. In the sketch town, every component of the town has a role to play. For example, the spaceships serve to protect the town from bad dragons. Children can interact with the final townscape by touching individual components to alter their behavior. The last virtual installation in this room was a table where little people live. In this installation, little people run across the interactive screen of a tabletop. Children are encouraged to interact with the little people by placing objects on the table. As each new object is introduced, the movements of the little people change. They interact with the objects by jumping, climbing, and sliding onto them. The next gallery on this floor was an incredible balls room. Here, children can play with 6 different exhibits where the balls roll, turn, and jump on different paths and onto unconventional objects. In this gallery, kids can observe gravity at work, explore laws of motion, experience kinetic energy, and much more. The last gallery on this floor was the Cars and Runs. Here kids can design and engineer their own cars to race or jump over towering ramps. Your child will explore fundamental principles of physics like acceleration, gravity, mass, friction, and laws of motion. The trial and error process of building and racing their own cars is also a rich experience that supports the development of critical thinking, motor skills, and healthy levels of risk-taking. There is also a special gallery dedicated only to kids aged 23 months and younger. At the end of our visit, we tried the water gallery situated on the ground floor. Each child is provided with a raincoat and off you go! The water gallery is all about splashing and experiencing how water behaves. Kids can dance in the rain, play with a water vortex, fire a ball cannon, or wash a real car. After 2 hours of having great fun in the galleries, there was time to have lunch at OliOli cafeteria. Unfortunately, there is very limited choice of vegan options. There were fruits, vegan energy balls, and some nuts. We asked the manager if they can prepare a vegan lunch for us, and we were served with a wrap with fresh veggies together with healthy smoothies. Well, not too bad. In the evening, we decided to visit the Dubai Garden Glow and Dino Park. There are more than 120 dinosaurs that move and roar at the Dino Park. Their sounds combined with lightning create an amazing atmosphere of a Jurassic Park. However, I think this attraction can be a bit boring for older kids who expect more thrilling experiences from a dinosaur park. The Dubai Garden Glow looks truly magical at night. This park was created manually and decorated with handmade lights. This Dubai attraction is called the largest glow-in-dark garden, and it's made of more than 10 million LED lights and recyclable materials. Amazing experience! We decided to spend the whole next day in the largest mall in the world, the Dubai Mall. There are plenty of attractions for kids, teenagers and adults. Among so many attractions, we decided to try only a few of them. The first item on the agenda was to visit the Hamleys, a huge toy shop. It's not as big as Hamleys on the Regent Street in London, but definitely it made a great impression on Adam. There's a fair selection of different toys. However, some brands, like for example Lego or Playmobil, offer very limited choice. There are also some stations where kids can play in the shop. However, I was expecting more opportunities to try out different toys. A tip for you? I recommend to do a shopping at the end of the day to avoid carrying dozens of shopping bags while visiting different attractions. After successful shopping, there was time to try something different. We really wanted to try KidZania Center, as there is no similar experience in Germany where we live. Unfortunately, we didn't buy tickets in advance, so we had to wait about 40 minutes. So remember, buy tickets online in advance. KidZania is a 7,000 square meter scaled replica of a real city. It offers over 40 role-playing activities for children aged 2 to 16 years. Where they learn all about jobs, money, and the real world while developing life skills. Probably every boy's dream is to become a firefighter, so Adam really wanted to see how this job looks in the reality. Emergency! There's a fire in the city! Hurry up! There's no time to be wasted! After the fire truck arrived at the scene, it turned out that the fire was in the old hotel. The little firefighter had to catch a fire hose and put out the fire. Thanks to the light effects and artificial smoke, the fire looked very realistic. After successful completion of firefighter's mission, there was time to try out another dream job of Adam. He decided to become a courier, as he's so excited every time an Amazon package knocks our house door. At the DHL service point, Adam got a package that needed to be delivered to a particular address in the town, which was an art studio. There was also a map with direction how to find the recipient. Okay, let's hit the road! Great! We found the art studio. Mission completed. Great job, Adam! As Adam was really hungry, we went to Pizza Express, where a child can become a pizza master chef and make their own pizza. Pizza Express has a full vegan menu in their outlets in Dubai, but unfortunately not in KidZania Center. A proper preparation of each pizza starts with hand washing. After that, young pizzaiolos had to knead the dough in the form. Next step was to spread the tomato sauce properly. After that, there was time to put different ingredients on the pizza. Unfortunately, in Adam's case, only paprika and black olives. The senior pizzaiolo offered also slices of salami, but Adam refused. Smart boy! That's a shame that there was no vegan cheese, while in general Pizza Express in Dubai has that in their offer. Okay, the pizza is ready. Now it needs to go to the oven. After 15 minutes, Adam's first own-made pizza was ready. He also received a certificate of a junior pizzaiolo. Good?
Yeah.
So yummy. I like this pizza. The last stop in our Dubai mall trip was the Candelicious, a huge shop with different kinds of sweets. Candelicious is the world's largest multi-brand confectionery store. This concept was developed in Singapore. The shop in Dubai has an area of nearly 1,000 square meters. Some of the candies and lollipops were handmade directly in the shop. These sweets were accidentally vegan, but not necessarily very healthy. In Candelicious, you will find the biggest piles of chocolates, sweets and lollipops in multiple colors, sizes and shapes. Every corner of this expertly arranged shop is filled with more sweets than you could ever imagine. There was also a section with vegan, organic and natural sweets. There was a very good selection of vegan chocolates and jelly candies. Okay, the shopping is done. We have a supply of sweets for a year. Now, as promised, I will tell you a secret how we keep Adam happy and energized all day long. It's simple. Kids are usually moody when they are hungry or tired. Therefore, plan the meals and naps for your kids in advance. It's easy to forget about that when there are so many attractions to see. The load of sensation and stimulation can make your child very tired. Especially with younger children, always take time to eat well and nap.